What if I told you that in the 2024 track and field season, we witnessed an athlete so dominant, so unbeatable, that they achieved feats never before seen in the history of athletics? This athlete's accomplishments are so legendary that they might just be the most dominant figure in the sport right now. You're probably already thinking of some of the biggest names in track and field, right? The standout performances, the jaw-dropping moments, and the Olympic glory. But let me take you on a journey because there's one athlete whose achievements this year have redefined greatness. First, let's talk about the rising star from Botswana, El Tabu. He made history by winning his country's very first Olympic gold medal in the 200 meters, defeating world-class athletes like Kenny Bennick and Noah Lyles. While Tabu's victory was monumental, there's one athlete whose career trajectory eclipses even these incredible moments. Then there's Mondo Duplantis, the pole vault prodigy who soared to new heights, literally. He not only clinched Olympic gold, but also shattered two world records this season. And if that wasn't enough, he went unbeaten throughout the year, with his average victory margin extending beyond 10 centimeters. But even Mondo's extraordinary feats don't compare to the unstoppable force we're about to discuss. I'm talking about an athlete who, in 2024, not only bagged their third consecutive Olympic gold, a first in their event, but also maintained an undefeated streak while setting new world records. It's a combination of sheer dominance that hasn't been matched in recent memory. To understand the true magnitude of this athlete's achievements, let's rewind to 2021. In Florence, at the Diamond League meeting, we saw some epic matchups. Joachim Brixen secured a thrilling victory in the 5,000 meters against Joshua Chagi, while DEA Asher Smith clinched the win in the 200 meters, defeating athletes like Marie-Josée Too. But the most fascinating race of that event happened in the women's 1,500 meters, where two giants clashed. The result? More monumental than anyone realized at the time. The Dutch star Sifan Hassan defeated Faith Kipon in a nail-biting 1,500 meters, setting a new world-leading time of 3 minutes 53 seconds. This victory was significant because it marked a rare moment when Faith Kipon, the 2016 Olympic champion, was bested. But little did we know then, this was only the beginning of a streak that would redefine dominance in the world of athletics. Since that race on June 10, 2021, Faith Kipon has been unstoppable. For the past 28 races, stretching across the 2021 Olympics, the 2022 and 2023 World Championships, and into the 2024 Paris Olympics, Kipon has remained undefeated. This historic run, spanning over 2 years, is unlike anything we've ever seen in track and field. But let's not stop there. Faith Kipon's journey has only gotten more impressive with time. In 2023, she broke a record that had stood for over 40 years. In Florence, Italy, the site of her last loss, Kipon made history by becoming the first woman to ever run a 1,500 meters in under 3 minutes 50 seconds, clocking in at 3 minutes 49.50 seconds. And this wasn't just a fast race. Kipon's closing lap was one of the fastest in 1,500 meters history, a blistering 58.81 seconds. Fast forward to 2024, and Kipon was back in Paris, where she didn't just defend her title, she crushed her own world record with a performance of 3 minutes 49.88 seconds, while nearly everyone in the race set personal bests. Her final lap was an astonishing 59.4 seconds. She wasn't just breaking records, she was rewriting history, breaking the world record twice in 2 years, staying unbeaten, and securing her third consecutive Olympic gold is the stuff of legends. Faith Kipon's reign over the women's 1,500 meters has been so complete that no one even comes close to matching her prowess. But that's not all. In 2023, Kipon also set world records in the mile, 4 minutes, 7.64 seconds, and the 5,000 meters, 14 minutes, 5.20 seconds, further solidifying her place as one of the greatest middle distance runners the world has ever seen. Over her illustrious career, Keepon has racked up 8 global medals in the 1500 meters alone and 2 more in the 5000 meters. But what truly sets her apart is that this journey started long ago, back in 2012. In that year, just 12 years ago, Faith Keepon claimed the World Junior Championships title in the 1500 meters with an incredible time of 4 minutes, 4.96 seconds, winning by nearly 3 seconds. It was clear from that moment, Keepon was destined for greatness, and she hasn't stopped since. But wait, there's more to this story. In 2011,
Her
when she
second
was
year
just
of
17
competitive
years
running.
old,
You
Keepon
probably see where I'm
dominated the
going with
World Youth
this. She
Championships
once again
in
came
Lyon,
out on
France,
top,
with a
winning
time
this
of
Youth
4 minutes,
World Championships
9.48
with a time of
seconds,
4 minutes,
setting a new
9.48
championship
seconds.
record.
And she achieved this
Even
victory
before
with
turning
a new
18,
championship record
Keepon
to her
was
name.
already one of
Even
the
before
best
she
in
was
the world.
18,
From her
Keepon
youth
has been
days
winning
through
the
to her
highest
senior
possible
career,
honors
she's
for an
achieved
athlete at
things
just
that most
17 years
athletes can
old.
only
And from
dream
her
of.
youth days through her junior
2024
days
marked a
and
perfect
especially
conclusion
her
to a
senior days
decade
of
of
running in the
dominance.
Olympics,
But at 30
she
years
has
old,
never really
Faith
stopped.
Keepon shows
And
no
honestly,
signs of
it
slowing
really does
down.
seem as though she
The
never
big
will.
question now is, what's
2024 was
next?
honestly the
Will she
perfect
continue to
ending
shatter
to
world
a
records?
dominant previous
Will she
decade
add
of
more
running.
world
And the
championship
crazy thing
titles
is that
or
at
Olympic
30
gold
years
medals
old,
to her already
Keepon
legendary
clearly has more
career?
running left.
The
So
future
the
is
question
wide open.
now
And
is,
if
what will
history
she
is any
add
guide,
to her
we haven't
already
seen the
goated
last of Faith
1500
Keepon's
career?
incredible
Will she
run.
break more world records in the
Thank you
future?
for
Does
watching,
she has more
and
world
as
championship
always,
titles or
until next
Olympic
time.
titles